Hello guys, so in this video we'll talk about configuring a web server using Cisco packet tracer. First let's build a simple topology using a PC, a switch and a server. Let's connect the devices now. Now let's configure the IP addresses. So for PC we'll go with 192.168.1.1. So I'm going with 192.168.1.0/24 subnet. The IP address of the server is 192.168.1.2. After configuring the IP addresses from the services tab, make sure the HTTP service is on. So here is already it's on by default. So now let's try to access the web server. Click on the PC and from the desktop tab, click web browser and give the IP address of the web server. One 192.168.1.2. So here we are able to access the website using the IP address of the web server. We also can add a DNS server to this topology, and we can extend the topology with a DNS server, and we can configure a DNS record. We can map the IP address of the web server to a name, and then we can try to access the website using the name defined on the DNS server. So let's configure that. So we'll give an IP address like 192.168.1.3. From the services tab, DNS, and make sure you own the DNS service and give a record. Let's give a name. For example, I'll go with www.cisco.com and IP address is 192.168.1.2, and let's add that DNS record to the DNS server. So we have completed the DNS configuration on the DNS server, and let's go back to the PC and give the IP address of the DNS server. So we have not configured the IP address of the DNS server previously. So click on then the IP configuration under desktop tab. Give the IP address as 192.168.1.3. That is the IP address of the DNS server. Now let's do an NS lookup on the PC and make sure that the name of the website is resolving to the relevant IP address we have configured on the DNS server. Go to desktop and from that command prompt and now type ns lookup space the name of the website. So here it's successfully resolving to the IP address. So in that case we can make sure that the DNS service is working as expected. And now let's open the web browser and try to access the website using the name. So here we are able to access the website using the name we have configured on the DNS server. So the DNS configuration is successful